Okay, it's 7:30 right now, so we're going to start the session today. So first, we're going to sing three songs together, and all these songs are actually composed and produced by our master tester. So they are embedded with high positive energy. So do join us in the songs singing together. So the first song is something that we're all familiar with. It's called I Am So Touched.
哎，等一下，我 bridge 到才能，呃，哎，因为我要同一个电脑。I am unconditional love will never fade away. I am so touched, words don't portray. Abundant love, my heart illuminates. Because of love, I'm on my way to the life I have thought we had to create. It is love, I'm amazed.
In life, I've never felt this way. This time, I am amazed. Unconditional love will never fade away. I am so touched, words don't portray. Abundant love, my heart illuminates. Because of love, I am on my way to the life I have always dreamed to create. It is love, I'm amazed. I am so touched day by day by the world's miracles at play. Wonderful feelings I must convey. Please come sing with me today. I am so touched day by day by the world's miracles at play. Wonderful feelings today. Wonderful feelings I must convey. Please come sing with me today. Please come sing with me today.
Life, I've never felt this way. This time, I am amazed. Unconditional love will never fade away. I am so touched, words don't portray. Abundant love, illuminates. Because of love, I'm on the we all feel with love, and let's go on the
Offering the prayer of love, wishing everybody well. Worry free till the end of time. More fortune than you need, mind and body never aged, filled with sweetness and joy, forever blessed till the end of time.
offering the prayer of love, wishing everybody well. Worry-free to the end of time. More fortune than you need. A mind and body never age. Good wisdom and joy. Royal blessed to the end of time. And yes, we also indeed we are also blessed as we are here to uplift our positive energy so that we can all fly even higher.
我一心向前飞，飞到心中追，自在莫守成规，愿动力永不亏。和风在后退，幸福洋溢的队，幸福快乐富足增倍，永不怕夜会黑，不在生命宿醉，生活快乐陪。我问着我是谁，一心向前飞，永不会气馁，不沾人间是非。转眼这人间的鬼，做着今生的对，手捧向日葵，向着太阳勇敢飞。扫除心中贼，好事勇敢给，帮助快乐飞，才懂得今生的精髓，绕满珍贵成就美，遍放千山万水，看尽流离颠沛，向前飞，不在生命宿醉，生活快乐陪。我问着我是谁，一心向前飞，永不会气馁，不沾人间是非，转眼这人间的鬼，做着今生的对，手捧向日葵，向着太阳勇敢飞。天地相随，一心向前飞，有所作为，报答天眷的给，真诚永不退，温暖在心堆，向前飞，奔向那天使的归，我心满足向前飞，向前追，向前追。
dreams unfold here. Embracing life's principles, my energy is steady and clear. Gentle breezes pushes me onward, joy piling high in its sway. Happiness, wealth, and abundance bloom, unafraid of the night's dark play. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. First of all, my deepest gratitude to our Master Teacher, deepest gratitude to the universe, and deepest gratitude to the Almighty Sun. And once again, I'm your host for tonight. My name is Eileen. Welcome to our Thursday classroom. And today we have got this little boy here. Wow. Can I have your name? Please say hi to everybody. Hello, what's your name? Anderson. Wow, beautiful eyes. All right. So don't be distracted with a handsome boy. I introduce my co-host for tonight.
Thank you, Eileen. Thank you. Gratitude to our Master Teacher, gratitude to the universe, and gratitude to everyone here today. Very grateful to see everyone here to empower our positive energy. This is anyone new here? Yes, our Hanson is here. Adeline, right? Yeah, nice to see you all, everyone here tonight. This is a special class. It's actually talk about our energy, positive energy. And we have 2 sharers tonight. I think about 3 sharers tonight, and then stay home for till the 9:30, and we share our energy and we talk about our books, our Master Teacher book. All right, Eileen?
Yes, thank you, Rebecca. All right. So, first of all this couldn't happen without our Master Teacher, right? So please allow me to introduce our Master Teacher. Master Teacher is a world-leading expert in energy management, a renowned speaker, a top-selling author, a humanitarian, and a Nobel Peace Prize nominee. He's also the founder of Richest Life, a personal and professional growth and wellness center, teaching people self-healing and life mastery. Master Teacher has trained high-tech executives, CEOs, government officials, doctors, and tens of thousands of people worldwide. In 2010, he wrote his first book, Super Life Secret Codes, a life manual that reveals the secret codes of managing energy to create a super extraordinary life. This book has become a global sensation and transformed people's lives all over the world. Since then, Master Tan has written over 60 books now and given tens of thousands of lectures and consultations. His book, Say No to Depression, is a breakthrough in mental health and has been recognized and endorsed by Western and Chinese doctors to help people overcome chronic depression, anxiety, insomnia, and other mental health problems. Master Sun's energy management system teaches people to mobilize their innate natural ability to become a self-generator of positive energy so that they can recharge and take control of their lives. And grateful for Master Tessa, who has founded the Richest Life organization. And at this point of time, we'd like to remind everybody our student code of conduct. So in this community, we want to promote simplicity and purity. So please refrain from any business transaction among each other. Refrain from any money laundering issue, and most of all, when we are here, give ourselves an opportunity to see how this system can help us be happier tomorrow. Who wants to be happier tomorrow? Now, exactly. Yes, true. Right. So let's take one deep breath, and we are very happy. Everybody take one deep breath. And out. Big smile. Yes, exactly right. So the decision is up to us. We can decide we want to be happy only tomorrow. But Joanne says, no, it's now. So you see, the strong setting has set everybody forward. So because of her, everybody is influenced. So this is exactly how our positive energy in one person can impact a lot of people around us. So how we carry ourselves every day, when we wake up, when we dress up ourselves, when we walk out to the street, how we actually carry ourselves is very, very important. Right? Even you see Joanne is wearing mask, but I can see she's smiling. Because her eyes is smiling too. Yeah, it's not can see, it's actually very good. Because this is actually, even until today, there's still a lot of virus in the air. So it's actually a self-care. So self-care, indirectly, you also care for somebody else. Right? So take it. You have to do 转念, right? Be grateful, be gratitude. So use grateful to do a mind switching. Then you will put away things like Jiangxi. Yeah, Jiangxi is very negative, right? So we want to say, oh, because I want to impact better. I want so that everybody has more cleaner air and things like that. So you see, every situation, we can actually capitalize on it. We can capitalize on it, and how we want to do mind switching really depends on the level of gratefulness we have in each and every one of us. All right, so today we are going to read two important books. And one of the very important books, I'm sure every one of you should have by now, everybody should have. Okay, so I like to always look at this book every time. Okay, whether there's ups and there's downs. Okay, at any point of time. In fact, for master's books, any of this book, if you have it in your bookshelf, every day you can just like pick, and then you just pick this book up, flip to the page, then you read one paragraph or one sentence. It could be something that can actually resonate with what you're facing right now, right? Rebecca definitely can share with us on this part because
I always pick on the page that I am actually looking for answer. Well, will definitely give an answer on the book. This is like something miracle always then. Every day just flip the book and then get your answers from there. Even those that it actually make you like a habit to read master book. Whatever books you like. But this is today we are going to read the most handy book, Super Life Secret Code. So we are going to invite our reading angel, Ellen. Yes. I'll read. No. Okay. We are going to invite our two. Hi, Uncle Takes. Good evening. Welcome everyone here tonight. This is a special class to empower and energies with us together here. And then we are going to start off with our two books. One is Super Life Secret Code. It's the key to unlock our life. This is our books that we are looking at, and tonight we are talking about the light. How important is our energy plus the light on? So we are inviting our reading angel, Saint May and Crystal, to read from the front page and the back of the book. We read front page and the back of the book together, and then the reading angel will continue to read the page. Thank you.
Super Life Secret Codes, the key to unlock your life by Master Cat Sun. The book contains simple ideas with the power to resolve all your problems and revolutionize your understanding of life. Whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, a Buddhist, or anyone with a different faith or spiritual practice, we all face daily challenges in our unique journey of life. Super Life Secret Codes is your compass. The secret codes in this book transcend the boundaries of religion and speak to you from the vast universe. They will end your struggles and bring forth an eternal spiritual life full of happiness and wisdom. This book will illuminate your future like a bright sun and bring rich abundance into your life. Your soul will echo with the vibrations of the cosmos. These secrets from nature will guide you to be empowered from the infinite cosmic energy and transform the blueprint of your life, embracing the happiness generated by the Super Life Secret Codes. Okay, on page 82, ever since the beginning of this book, I continuously remind everyone that there exist many entities which we cannot see in this world. There are so many things we do not know and we cannot see. But these entities, theories, energies do exist, regardless of our level of awareness. This is the era of information explosion and advancing technologies. We hear the news about new discoveries and new inventions daily. New inventions by scientists are a blessing for mankind, but these new inventions may not be new in the cosmos. As students of the universe, we have infinite subjects to learn, and every subject is always exciting and interesting. Once you understand these subjects, you'll be amazed at the various concepts that the universe has to offer. During the meetings with Frangie, I noticed that whenever he is present, there would be sparkling particles in the room. Initially, I thought it was my imagination, but these light particles would sparkle spontaneously even when I was not paying attention. I asked Frankie about these sparkling particles, and he explained that ordinary people cannot see them, and only people who have the connection and affinity can see them, and that the intelligence inside these elements is beyond the technology of our world. After Frankie clarified my question about these light particles, they became even more visible to me, flickering spontaneously on and off, similar to fireworks. I recall Frankie telling me that these light particles may sometimes resemble my imagination and appear to be very tiny, but they can change their size spontaneously, from very tiny to very large. Since then, these light particles were no longer strange to me, and they often show their presence blinking randomly around me. This may seem unbelievable to most people, but as I mentioned before, the world is full of elements in which we cannot see or feel, but special channels can be established to communicate with them. Frangie once said that scientists around the world are very confident about certain intergalactic discoveries and changes. He then asked me, if the distance between the sun and a person on the ground is greater than the distance between the sun and the plane in the sky, then why do we feel colder in higher altitudes, even though we are closer to the sun? The sun provides the earth with sunshine and warmth, but when you check the atmospheric temperature on an airplane, the temperature is significantly lower than the temperature on Earth, which indicates that the law on Earth does not apply in space. He continued, the sun emits such great positive energy, and everyone is equally blessed to receive such energy under the sky. But why are there so many people who are deficient in their positive energy? Even if they have direct contact with the sunlight, they still cannot absorb the positive energy and transform it into their own inner energy. Is there really no way to convert the sun's energy into our own positive energy? We will only know the answer when scientists discover a way to prove the relationship between the sun and our human body someday. 30 years ago, scientists already knew the possibility of converting the sun's energy to useful energy, but people had doubt at the time because we did not possess the technology to prove and execute it. Now, 30 years later, the conversion of sunlight into solar power is a fact. This example proves again that our technology and scientific discovery are limited and that these concepts are true, but their acceptance by people have been hindered by the slow technological advancement, which has created skepticism. The reason for my reiteration is to remind people that they do not exist in the universe. Therefore, we must understand this concept and be open-minded, and it will be easier for you to absorb and benefit from the ideas and theories throughout this book. Ever since I started seeing the illuminating light particles around me, I realized that illumination and light sources represent the presence of energy transformation, and they give us meaning and help us in our daily lives. These illuminations have also taught me that the vast knowledge and technologies of the universe are beyond our imagination. There now exists a device that can determine the type of electromagnetic light emitted by a person and can determine the physical condition and the luck of the person at that moment. Although this can be proven by science, most people still believe that these studies and findings are for entertainment purposes only, and only a few people realize that this data can critically assess our conditions. The reason being is that this technology is still limited and fails to explain the complete representation of the different light spectrum, and scientists can only offer rudimentary explanations to the vast knowledge of the universe. So how can new technology detect light around a human being? The answer is very simple. It detects the energy field, as I have mentioned before. Thank you.
The physical structure of every person in the universe is designed to communicate with the universe through respective communication points. The interactions of our daily activities and events on an emotional and physical level can affect our communication with the universe. The energies we encounter every day affect our connection to the universe either positively or negatively. When our body interacts with the universe energetically, machine can detect them as light. These energies are light, and they change with the status of your health and therefore alters the light being emitted from your physical body. to determine precise information about the person's health. But not every spiritual cultivator can do so, and this ability is dependent on the affinity and relationship between the person and the spiritual cultivator. If the universe wants to seal the energy of a person, the spiritual cultivator will not be able to access the energy data. Nevertheless, under normal circumstances, a diligent spiritual cultivator can detect the various energetic connections of another person. The food that we eat every day all contain energy. The air that we breathe in also has energy, and the fresh air from the forest contains more positive energy than the air from a dumpster site. It is easy to understand that if we breathe in pure air from a dumpster site for a prolonged period of time, our body will eventually develop diseases. These rotten materials emit negative energy, and when this negative energy is absorbed into our body, it causes deteriorations in our body by combining with pre-existing negative energy. There is no need to worry if the exposure to this negative energy is short. But if this energy happens to be difficult for you to avoid, then you will be more easily affected. Explain why some people have headache or want to vomit when they encounter this negative energy, and this reaction is because their body reflex is to instinctively try to protect themselves from this negative energy. Everything in the universe has energy, from the food that we eat to the air that we breathe in and the emotions that we express to the words that we speak. The combination of different energies will result in good or bad luck. Good luck means that most of the energy you encounter are positive, and thus creating a positive cycle and leading to a better life. Bad luck is the result of absorbing and encountering negative energies from the food you eat, the emotion you feel, and your exposure to negative objects. This is the reason why some people have bad luck during a certain period of time when anything and everything simply go wrong. The idea that I wish to convey in this chapter is that our energy field is reflected physically as light, and it can be interpreted by science to determine our physical state. The key is how to increase our energy with the help of absorbing the energy from the sun. It's similar to when we fill up our car at a gas station. If we fill up the tank completely, then we can travel longer distances. If we can absorb such immense positive energy from the sun, then the negative energy in our body will be replaced, and our health, thoughts, and emotion will all improve significantly. If we can apply this knowledge not only physically and spiritually, but to everything and everyone you encounter, you will drastically raise your positive energy. However, there is a very important precondition before we can effectively receive the immense and positive energy from the sun. We must fulfill the fundamental understanding and utilizations of the two secret codes of life, love and gratitude. Without these two codes, even if I teach you the technique, you will still not be able to receive the positive energy from the sun and absorb it into your body. These two codes are tools that can help us successfully transform energy. We must understand clearly that if we have love and gratitude in our heart, we can readily receive the positive energy from the sun, and you will be able to resolve any problems. The two secret codes can also help us turn on certain switches in our body and our mind to facilitate the process of receiving the precious positive energy from the sun. Love and gratitude are not means.
There are unique tools that we must apply in order to achieve a better life in the new era. Thank you.
All right, thank you, our reading angel. Maybe Krista would like to do some sharing the reflections of the passage I've just read.
Gratitude to the universe, gratitude to Master Sun, gratitude to the beautiful host. Hi everyone. So yeah, after doing this reading, I think the first part about the sparkling particles in the room. I remember before in previous events that we have, some of us will take videos of Master's event, and then there are literally sparkling particles in the room. I didn't believe it myself until I saw it, and I remember one time when Master came for dinner, right, and then we were all singing and we were waiting for him to come, and I just got a video, and then I noticed the lights in the video, they got a guang. It's like I've never seen that in any other videos that I've taken before. So like it's like what Master said in the book, like like sometimes we cannot see the energy, but the energy is there. And then there's positive energy and negative energy. And the other interesting part is, yeah, the distance between the sun and the plane. Like we are in Singapore now, and it's very hot already, right? So if we are in the airplane and then the airplane is near to the sun, how come we all never chow down? Because like, what do we really know? Like it says that a lot of things that science haven't proved yet, like the law on Earth does not apply in space. So, and then also got the part where, like the sun actually gives us a lot of positive energy, positive light. And then the light resources represent the presence of energy transformation, and they give us meaning and help us in daily lives. And he always said, wherever we are, right, it's always good to turn on more lights. It's good to be in a brighter environment. That's why this classroom is like so bright. Like yesterday I went to the toilet, I never turned on the light, then I just closed the door, then, oh my god, so dark, then I got scared. It's like, because it said like, like negative energy is present in darkness, but obviously, I mean, short while it's okay. And I also like what he said about the part with the positive and negative with the smell, like with rubbish bins. I know that nearby my house, like they have the rubbish bins nearby, and yeah, every time I pass by, like the smell isn't very, very positive. So I try to avoid that place. And then I think finally, yeah, he just said, if we have he said I thought it's interesting here. So good luck means that most of the energy you encounter are positive, and then a positive cycle. Bad luck is the result of absorbing and encountering negative energies from the food you eat, the emotions you feel, and your exposure to negative objects. That is why some people have bad luck during a certain period of time where anything and everything simply go wrong. And for me personally, I also have that experience. Like how don't know what happened. Like suddenly, like one thing after another, it just started to go wrong, and even more wrong, and even more wrong. And then you go down a spiral. So I realized, I mean, not to continue with that spiral, and to add in love and gratitude, like add in the positive energy from the sun, and the two secret life codes. So I think it's back to practicing love and gratitude, which is like the secret life codes of this book. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Krista. Yes, very, very nice sharing. Yes, we must fulfill the fundamental understanding and utilize the two secret codes of love and gratitude. Yes, we are here to resonate in love, connect in gratitude. When you have enough love and gratitude sufficient, your positive energy will rise, and you will emerge in, and then you can actually let go a lot of things, and things don't bother or upset you. Therefore, increasing your positive energy is the key word, love and gratitude. Yeah, Eileen, thank you.
Yes, all right. Thank you, Krista. I thought that was very nice reflection
Yes.
of all the passage that we've just read.
Yeah.
And in fact, in this passage, you see here. Okay, before we read the passage, let's look at page 81. Let's look at the picture. Miracles of life. So everyone, when we see this picture, we may have different interpretation, right? So everyone may have different thoughts when they see this picture. So maybe just from the floor. Alan, what did you see?
This is exactly what teacher tells me on the line that day.
So you just told us just now, right? Yeah. 轻松又有力量. Yeah. So you see, so this is the why I always say, right? Why we always need to do the sun connection, the sun energy connection. Because we need to resonate with the sun energy. Then we can have this little sun in ourselves. So can you imagine this sun in you glows to this so big, like your whole body is filled with the sun energy, right? So you become the greatest source of positive energy, attracting all the positivity, right? And that's why you see on this page 83, Master state here, right? The sun emits such great positive energy, and everyone is equally blessed to receive such energy under the sun. But why are there so many people who are deficient in their positive energy? So have you thought, are you one of them who is deficient in receiving the positive energy? So that is why we need to do reflection, right? So this is exactly why we have the supervised secret code in this journey to cultivate, because Master gave us the method. He taught us the method that how we can actually connect greater with the sun, so that we would not be one of them that is actually deficient in receiving the sun energy. So the choice is up to us, right? So as we read just now in the introduction of Master Sun. So in this system, what we want to learn here, besides uplifting energy, is because we want to take control of our life. So we will come here to recharge. That's exactly why we come to our classroom every week. Because as we read, you see, like Alan, and I'm sure this is not the first time you read this book, right? But just when you turn to that page, his eyes glow. Yeah, because suddenly he get connected again with just the picture, and you can feel the power right now. Okay, 你的脸上是发光的 at the center. Yeah, so it's very amazing. So it's last time I always think a lot of things is 凑巧的. But now, after my cultivation journey, after these 3 over years, I realized actually they are not 凑巧的. They are really the arrangement of the universe. 真的是天地的一个巧妙的安排. So when the universe wants to arrange for us, we of course must be the chosen one, right, to receive all the good arrangement, right? So arrangement comes in many forms, all right? Abundance comes in many forms. So as we read the second book later, you will be able to understand actually what is the true abundance every one of us is actually seeking. Right, Rebecca, I said today we have got a very good sharer coming on board.
Yes, Eileen, we have a very young gentleman who just joined Superlight Secret Code not long ago, and then he have received a lot of gifts from the universe, and he actually requests to share, and because he's taking his school holidays to do the sharings and give people a help. So we invite our Hong Lu. Hi Hong Lu, you can on your mic and your video, and we are waiting for your sharing. All right, thank you, Hong Lu. Pass the mic to you, thank you.
Hello, 老师好，大家好。My name is Hong Lu. Is now is 20 years old. I am study Super Life Super Crowd is 3 years 1 month. Today I want to share the power of love and gratitude to solve problem in my life. But my English is not very good. I worry I cannot express my content accurately, so I will use the Mandarin to share my content. Okay. 前个星期红路确诊这个 COVID-19 了，就是这是红路的这个已经是第2、第3次确诊了哦，但是呢，这个症状没有到很严重啊，是有点喉咙痛跟流鼻涕哦，但是确诊的那几天啊，在床上久久都无法入睡哦，一直咳嗽，一直咳嗽啊，咳到红路已经感觉到红路的这个肺已经在疼痛哦，2、3分钟就咳一次，2、3分钟就咳一次哦，咳到已经没有办法入睡了，入睡了啊。然后呢，红路在这个课着的当下，就突然间想到我们超级生命密码系统啊，导师教我们的2大法宝哦，就是这个爱与感恩哦。那红路呢，就不断的默念哦，一直默念感恩自己的肺啊，感恩自己的喉咙，然后感恩整个环境，然后默念着，这个效果来得非常快哦，在不到5分钟哦，红路这个咳嗽的情况啊，就慢慢的好转哦，就这样入睡到隔天了。那就在那个 COVID 的这几天啊，红呢就只要一想到，就一直不断的感恩自己的身体，感恩自己的肺，感恩自己的喉咙啊，那就非常快就痊愈了，只用了3天了，这个 COVID 的症状就完全消退哦。比起之前还没有学习超级生命密码系统之前呢，红路啊大概用了整整1个多月啊来恢复红路这个身体的症状哦。 那第二个故事呢，是红路现在在大学啊，是有好几个舍友的嘛。红路有几个舍友呢，就是属于半夜不睡觉的哦，他们会在半夜的时候，就是凌晨11点多、12点啊，开始在客厅啊做很多事情啊，有的会在外面洗衣、煮水啊、煮菜啊之类的哦。但是啊，有一位室友非常严重哦，他会在凌晨半夜的时候呢，使用那个烘干机啊 dryer，那个声音哦，非常非常的大声的，轰隆轰隆的声音。那他一开始啊，他红路有看那个时间哦，他使用的时间呢是晚上11点啊。那到最严重的一次啊，红路被这个烘干机的声音吵醒啊，一看哦，竟然是凌晨4点哦。然后那个烘干机一使用哦，一持续就会持续2个小时嘛，就这样哦，从凌晨4点想到这个早上6点哦，那个烘干机的声音都一直持续哦。那因为那个烘干机的噪音非常非常的大声嘛，红龙每次啊就会被这个声音啊吓醒哦，就会突然间跳起来，以为发生了什么事情哦，以至于那段时间啊完全没有办法睡好觉哦，因为刚刚一睡下去哦，就被这个烘干机的声音炸起来，就跳起来了。到那个时候啊，心里已经有那种应激反应啊，一听到一点点动静啊，心里就很害怕，很害怕，就在想是不是这个室友啊又用烘干机。在使用这个烘干机哦。那在这个情况啊，持续1个星期左右啊，红路又想到这个我们超级生命密码系统的这个2大法宝啊，就是爱与感恩哦。那红路呢，同时也运用在这个心法步骤1、2、3啊，每次在心法当中呢，跟这个室友啊不断的忏悔，然后在感恩心法中啊，也跟这个室友不断的感恩哦。忏悔的原因呢，是因为啊。一切有因必有果嘛。现在在这一世呢，是这个室友使用这个烘干机影响到这个红炉无法入睡啊，那也曾经呢就代表着红炉在某些无知无明的时刻啊，也对这个室友啊，有做过类似的举动啊，也产生这个负面的循环了、所以呢，必须要落实这个真心的忏悔哦，好让一切啊重新变成善性的循环哦。那就在红路落实这个忏悔以及爱与感恩这个实验过后啊，大概1个星期左右啊，红路就发现哦，就已经很少听到这个室友在半夜使用这个 dryer 的情况哦。就当红路这个假期之前啊，基本上已经没有再听到室友有这么使用这烘干机的情况了哦。那就以上刚刚红路讲的那2件事情啊，让红路知道啊，这个爱与感恩啊，必须要时时刻刻、每分每秒落实在我们的生活当中啊，因为只有在每时每刻落实在我们生活当中呢，它才会形成一个可能的善性循环哦。千万不可以似有似无啊，因为我们没有办法知道是否就在我们没有落实的那一刻啊，就会遇到某些不尽如人意啊，或一些不好的负面循环哦。那导师在那本《超级生命密码》这本书啊，有其中一个章节有提到一句话，叫做"爱与感恩哦，必须全然存在于我们的一切之中哦，因为没有感恩的心谈爱，一切都是白谈哦，而这爱必定是虚假的哦。"然后导师的另外一章节啊，也提到哦，在我们现今的年代，面对未来的唯一出路哦，就是要时时刻刻都懂得落实爱与感恩了。那第三个故事呢，就是啊，红路有受到这个天地的祝福啊，就是也是书本有提到的光的生命作用力，令我们事事都如意啊。在前3个星期啊，是红路的这个考试周啊，就是 exam week。那红路呢，每天调的这个闹钟呢，是调早上5点半要起来去学校考试哦。那有一天呢、不知怎么的，红木突然间自己醒来哦，然后打开手机看，时间是5点45，早上5点45分哦。那红木就奇怪了，为什么今天的这个闹钟没有响哦？那检查回去哦，才发现原来红路把这个早上的闹钟啊调成下午5点半哦。虽然啊，红路调了很多个闹钟哦，5点半、5点45，那5点50、6点哦，但是呢，因为一步错步步错啊，第一个5点半的闹钟呢调成5点半哦，那接下来的闹钟其实都是下午的哦，即使红路调了再多的这个闹钟啊，其实也无济于事啊，那就让红路了解到啊，所谓一步错步步错的道理哦。原本呢，只是红路一个小小的设定错误啊，却连带后面的闹钟啊，所有都设定成都调错了，差一点导致不可以去参加考试啊。所以在我们的生活中呢，必须要做到3省吾身啊，也就是所谓的秒秒 GPS 哦，要时时刻刻都察觉得到自己的行为有没有偏差，要及时修正哦。 第四个小故事呢，是在8月4号的时候哦，在我们马来西亚有3个年轻人啊，他们拍了一个 video 啊，他们号称啊，他们是在做善良的事情啊，要传播正能量哦，但是实际上呢，他们啊却将一堆鸡骨头啊，吃剩的骨头哦，打包起来，然后给了这个街边的留宿者。然后呢，最后啊，还把这份鸡骨头留成另外一份，再把这份鸡骨头给路边的小狗吃啊，还号称这个是正能量挑战哦，在给这个社会传播温暖啊。那他们的想法和这个真正意图是如何啊？红路也不在这边多做赘述哦。但是啊，红路有发现一个现象哦，就是啊，有非常多人去 share 他们这个视频给朋友啊，还是 share 在他们的 social media 或者是 comment，一起在那边骂他们、攻击他们哦。但是其实啊，这个行为，这些share 和 comment 的行为，反而是助长他们这个恶习啊。因为我们现在 social media 的这个演算方法哦，他们是分不清内容是好是坏的哦。他们看到很多 share 很多 comment，他们就觉得这个 video 是一个很好的 video，他就会给他很多流量啊，就会变成很多人即使是不关心这类的事情的，也会因为这个 social media 的演算法，导致他们不小心看到这个跳出来的广告，而进而点下去哦，就会让他们有更多的钱赚了，他们也会觉得达到这个目的呀。那其实这个就是我们很多红尘人认知不够全面、不够智慧的表现哦。因为现在很多人呢、看待事物的这个方式呢，还是停留在表面啊，不了解事物运行的规则哦。就好像他们在 share 这个 video 和 like 这个 video，不仅没有纠正这几个人的行为哦，反而让他们赚更多钱，助长他们这个不好的习惯哦。就好像我们应该要知道，我们要懂得落实《弟子规》哦，《弟子规》就是我们在生活中必须要落实的规则啊，一切才会有善性循环的。然后呢，红路也在一本书中哦，叫做《超级健康密码》当中哦，里面看到导师有提到一个观念哦，他是说啊，中医呢调理我们的身体啊，有一个理念叫做先清再调续补，在清方面不应该只是清理我们的身体，身心灵层面也要清哦，因为只有在我们的身体和心灵同时都进行清这个动作的时候呢，才能事半功倍啊。那其实我们心灵当中的清啊更为重要啊，因此我们必须要尽可能的掌握化解我们心中的这个负能量哦。因为呢，有一句话也是这个中医所说的哦，这个气血不通则痛嘛，意思就是说，如果我们身体当中的气血运行到不同的时候呢，我们的身体啊就会有某些部位啊，可能是肩膀或背后有一些疼痛的表现哦。那心不同呢，其实也是一样的哦。当我们的心灵不同的时候呢，就会有一些相对应的影响哦。所以啊，在这里红路也非常鼓励大家参与这次来临的9月28号的这个身心灵滋养班哦。鼓励大家来参加呢，也是鼓励大家一起来做实验哦。也许呢，也就在这一次啊，能够因为我们这个决定对我们产生什么正面的影响。那红露天的分享就到这里哦。May you all be blessed with happiness. Thank you all for listening my sharing. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Lulu. That was really amazing. For a young gentleman like him, I have to say he has a lot of wisdom. Right? So for the benefit of Gilda and of course for the benefit for those who need English translation, please allow me to do a quick translation and summary of what this young gentleman Holu has shared with us. So he has actually shared with us 4 incidents. So the first incident is that he has gotten COVID just recently, and this was like his 3rd or 4th time he mentioned. And before that, he took longer time for recovery. But this time around, he learned to practice gratitude. He's grateful to his body, grateful to his lungs, and his recovery was so speedy. Okay, and on the second incident, second is about what? Oh God. Second was about, let me think. 红洛，你第二个分享给我点一下。烘干机 yes, that's right.
Yeah, dryer, yeah.
Yes, dryer. So he has a roommate who actually uses the washing dryer. So after laundry, they do the dryer. So sometimes he uses the dryer very late at night. All right, and then because of the noise, usually dryer is very noisy, go grum 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 grum, right? So it affected Hong Lu's sleeping quality. Okay. Okay, and then after that, what he do, he uses our essential steps 1, 2, 3 because he did reflection. He realized that he probably has done some wrongdoings to this roommate before. So he uses the essential step 1, 2, 3, and then guess what? No more dryer stuff in the middle of the night that's affecting his sleep. So amazing. And the third one he shared was about
alarm clock.
set alarm clock. Yes, so he was telling us about the settings. So a few weeks ago, for the past few weeks, he has to go for an exam. So he set a timing every day is 5:30 a.m. And I think he has a snooze at 15 minutes later, 5:45 a.m. But then there's one day he woke up without waking up to the alarm clock. Then he got a shock, and when he woke up and he looked at the time, it's 5:45 a.m. But why the 5:30 a.m. did not ring? So when he did a check, he realized that he set it to 5:30 p.m. and 5:45 p.m. So this is what his reflection to tell us is all about our settings, right? So our settings must be very accurate. So this also tells us that our setting cannot be mama hoo, right? So you need to be very precise, you need to be very clear. So and sometimes when we are not in a clear state of mind, we really will set a wrong timing, right? Because I also have experienced that before myself. So never do things in a rush. Do it at the time that you are ready to do something. And his fourth sharing is about the leveraging of social media. So recently he saw on August 4th in the social media, there were some young adults out there who claims they are spreading love and gratitude to the community. So what happened is that they actually sent out chicken bones, some bones. So they give one bones to the homeless along the street. And then they give another bag of bones to some stray dogs on the street. And all these videos go viral. So when it goes viral, so people who are ignorant or people who find it maybe it's like they want to create a joke out of it, they start commenting, they start giving likes, or they start giving emoji at your Facebook post. And when all these things are spreading, sometimes we are spreading wrong things. Right? So the title headline, it seems like they are trying to do good deeds, but actually if we all know they're actually not doing good deeds, right? So you're creating a lot of discomfort actually in the community. So this story also tells us how we actually spread the positivity, especially leveraging the power of social media is very, very important. So, lately in Super Life Secret Code, we are very, very active in social media. We're very active in Facebook. So do join the Facebook fan page. Do subscribe to the YouTube video, because we have a lot of things going on the Facebook, giving us a lot of short clips of Masters Learning. Even though right now, we are already setting forth to remind people, to outreach to more people that on August 28th, we have a 星空夜语 with our 导师, our Starry Night. All right, so you see, we already does all this promotion. Why? Because Master says that we need to make use of all these platforms to quickly spread love to the world. Okay, the key word is we need to quickly spread love to the world, because really we all know, right, 2025 is the year of a lot of happenings, right? A lot of happenings. We are very blessed at this moment in Singapore. We are still safe and sound. But can you imagine one missile dropped into Singapore? Bye-bye. Really, it's bye-bye. And yesterday when I was going through the social media, I was going on the TikTok, and then I saw there's this family in Russia. So the parents fell onto their knee because they were waiting many hours downstairs because one missile landed in one of the hostels, and apparently it was his son's apartment. So they were actually there waiting, hoping that they can see the son out alive. But when after that the so-called the civil defense people came out and broke the news, so the parents really fell to their knees. And it was very painful, even for us to watch all this news. We are not related, but it's very painful. Because why? Like, because some people out there who just want to crave for power and not being thoughtful, don't want to spread world peace, they want to create more chaos, all because of what? Because of power craze, right? So because of that, we take a lot of innocent life. So this point of time, as far as we can, we need to cherish and grab every opportunity where we can to spread love. Right? I think Olu's sharing is amazing. Really, a gentleman, young man, like him, 20 years old, you said?
Yes, Olu, can I know how old are you?
是20岁吗？20哈。
Yes, 20岁。
All right.
And he's
Yeah.
like a host, you know.
Yes.
I can't already doing him the hosting all the youth class
And read all master book and latest and the memories. Very
Yes.
good into all the technique
Yes.
of master and the step of our system.
Yes.
So it's very grateful, Hong Lu. And then best wishes for your coming exam. And we'll see you soon for our next sharing.
Yes, and we will see you in KL.
Yes, we'll see you then.
Let's go find each other.
All right. Thank you, Hong Lu.
All
Thank you
right,
for your
thank
great
you.
Okay,
sharing.
everyone. Thank you. I'm leave now because I got the next sharing in 9
Yes,
p.m.
you're sharing a
Thank
nice
you.
spot, right? All right, all the best. Yeah, yo.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay. All right. So you see, as long as actually, I have to say, 很难得 young man like him, 20 years old in a short span of time in this system, but he has already grabbed the gist of what is love and gratitude. And he said just now, right, 落实, whatever it is, we need to make sure we actually do it. And he mentioned just now the 清条补, yeah, 弟子规 he mentioned. And then he also talked about 清条补. So we need to 清 means you need to clear, you need to cleanse. 条 means you need to do adjustment. 补 then you need to replenish. So actually going to our event in the Body Mind Soul Nourishment Workshop is actually a way of 清条补. It's really right.
Yes.
Okay, Rebecca.
All right. So we are going to continue our book 2. And then book 2 is the abundance book. It's so simple. And when we read through, we have different feeling. And Ellen and Adeline is going to help us to read through the book. This is a dialogue thing. And Ellen will be represent master, and then Adeline will be the students. So let's start from the beginning of the front page and the back of the book. And then we'll continue read our book. Everyone have the book? 第二本书富有其实很简单。好的，感恩。Let's start. Let's begin. Superline secret code. When the sources is connected, abundance is so simple. By Master Ted Sun. All right. Sometimes
opportunity knocks. We are not ready because we lack the capacity or capability. This book teaches the tools to ensure that we have sufficient capacity and are capable. When the source is connected, it will be like a GPS and constantly monitor yourself to make sure you are on the right track.
If you fall off track, make a U-turn and get back on track as soon as possible. When all means are exhausted, changes will be triggered. Once changes have taken place, solutions emerge, and you will have abundance.
Embracing the happiness generated by the Super Life Secret Code.
All right, we are going to turn to our page 288. 288.
We start with strategy 5. Be down to earth, permanent abundance should be your final destination. All right, some people strike the jackpot or change their fortune overnight. Is this considered abundance?
The abundance we are referring to now is different from wealth. That wealth is brought forward from a previous life. What I'm talking about now is a set of procedures that allow you to diligently, step by step, execute and implement towards achieving real abundance in life. Do you get confused? Understand?
Understand. It is abundance achieved by real work and real efforts.
Correct. There is no need to envy people who suddenly win the lottery or get rich overnight. Those are unrealistic. What we need to learn is how to master our achievement towards abundance, which is within our full control. Students in our system who have achieved abundance feel as if they are protected by talismans all the time, not only for the present, but shall continue into the future too.
Understand.
You need to know this opportunity for support and assistance for people blessed with abundance are plenty at the emotional level, physical level, or spiritual level. When one is fully equipped with the 3 critical factors of time, place, and man, abundance will appear. The appearance is the outcome. You can do your own experiment on this and start practicing and stop paying lip service. A wish without action is nothing.
Master, if we encounter failure in our process towards abundance, are we allowed to express our emotion?
This has to do with your level of wisdom. Remember what I said. People who are depressed are those who are careful with expression of emotion. They make themselves susceptible to emotion upsets and end up creating bad fortunes for themselves.
What happens if our bad emotion not nowhere to go?
Hone your skill in facing failure. Model yourself after the tumble door. Think of this. Today, if you cannot get up after a failure, will you be pitied? Will you be assisted? Maybe some people will give you a few words of kindness and then off they go. Do you still want to stay on with self-reproach? Will your issues be solved by doing so?
Of course, I do not want to.
This is the reality of life. In life, if you start complaining to people, you talk about your failure, and you talk about being depressed and sad, the most you can do is vent your emotion. But who can really help you?
It is still me.
Exactly. When you are clear with the ideas and you know your positioning well, you will see the meaning and value of matters differently. At least you shall exert yourself that it is time to stop playing a sad role in life. You know very well if you continue to do so, it is a negative point of no return. So naturally, you will know what to do.
I need to achieve a breakthrough quickly to transform my sadness and anger into positive energy.
Very well. Let the process turn into your experience and skill set. It is through continuous growth and learning that you toughen yourself to face the ever-changing world to be able to embrace abundance. If you keep giving excuse every day, seeing everything not right, feeling everything wrong, do you think you will achieve these things, good fortune and abundance?
Definitely not.
When you acknowledge this being the reality, you shall stop using words that are negative and depressive. These are words used by people who want to curse themselves. Students of Superlife Secret Code must strictly abstain from using these words. This is proven in life. Once a person closes himself up, it is difficult for him to revive his life.
True, I've experienced this before, and the more I focus on my partner's vision, the worse the situation gets.
We need to be sensitive enough to be aware of where we stand at every second of every day. People who have met their Waterloo would know this better than anyone. You may be the master or expert at certain areas, but at one specific point of time, you lose your visibility of certain aspect and end up being defeated. Hence, we shall have honed our deduction and evaluation skill using these life stimulation models. We get to expand our skill set and vision.
Master always tells us to bring better spares that bring that importance. This is one of the vehicle, right?
Yes, appreciate every situation that arises every day. In Chinese, there is an idiom that says, out of 10, there tend to be 8 or 9 matters that are below satisfaction. Hence, it is important that we apply, that we practice transforming such challenges into leverage for us. If we don't, we will end up complaining about ourselves every day. There is only a thin line that separates poverty and abundance.
Thank you.
Thank you, our two reading angels. Yes, reading through the page. How's your skill in facing failure? Model yourself after the tumble door. Think of this. Today, if you cannot get up after a failure, will you be pitied? Will you be assisted? Yes, we are. We will invite Joanne to share about her story, because this thing really, just now she was sharing about her failure and then she come across Superlife Secret Code and she really grateful to our master. Let's invite Joanne to share her journey of in Superlife Secret Code. Yeah, reading about this passage, I really feel touched while Joanne was sharing with me just now. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you.
师傅，然后我要感谢一个人就是和生 Mr. Paul，因为他的不遗无阻，我才会来到这个科室。我很感恩他，因为他每天还有跟你讲，他会晚上我每天早上，我真的非常感恩他。谢谢你的，谢谢。还有2位主持人 Rebecca 跟那个阿姨，其实 Rebecca 也是每次晚上，还有一个就是谁，我跟你讲，Jimmy。
Jamie，哦，OK，
他是他们我还有一个是 Penny 咯
Penny，
他会是他 forward 我一些同学的分享，经历的分享。那我今天要讲的是很紧张。
In gratitude to our master text.
对，我
Yes.
非常感恩他，对。
Yes. Thank you. She's so grateful to our master.
真的，真的。
Would you add your close to your mic so our overseas people can
我
hear
去做
you?
工的时候，我跟你讲，我是开做那个向前，
总是要向前。
对，我是开着听，然后我这边吃饭，这边做工，然后我的那个电话 pop 出 master set 上的那个什么，他有 reply 我的 line， 我跟你讲，那一刹好灵验，我真的很感恩。那一刹那，第一次我跟你讲，然后我自己 respond， 然后我说，师傅你让我哭，你让我哭。OK， 然后我现在是怎么讲？有问题是这样。
Let's start from the beginning, Joanne. How did you actually join Super Life Seeker Code when you starting, and then what did you actually receive, and how you get out from your failure? Yeah.
我在2018年的时候，我其实去一个师傅标的家庆祝正月初9的天公山，我不邀请。然后我回来的时候，我做一个监管导演的车，他身上很多的那个千年之烟。那我儿子坐前面，我坐后面，那我就拿了书我在看，然后我讲，Chris， 我可不可以让你儿子读书？他说可以，但是你读完的时候你不要扔掉，你要送给他。那其实我在车上的时候心里想我想找这个做这个，可是回来的时候很多事情，然后我就把书放了一边。其实我差点掉炉子上，我儿子也是，老师跟你讲那段时间真的是不是人过的日子。那我半夜每次找孩子，从晚上11点找到那个什么，我就搞下去的。然后回家休息，我再出来找，因为他跟他朋友出去，我之前他有那个 Zenly 的那个 app， 然后我知道他在哪里，那我现在我找不到人。我是单亲妈妈，然后就我5年搬3次家，然后我从罗基搬去刚从青搬到现在红沟开始我还很好，然后后来就和那个人那个 social 的又过来，因为我没法子到2023年的不能举，碰到一个真是不比那 very nice。但是他要跟我讲，我讲我很忙，我没办法，因为我发现了饭，我说我会打电话，我那个粉红色的我拿到很好，可是我跟你讲我找不到了。到2024年的时候，农历年前，因为我去马斯林做东西，我碰到了另外一个，就是他在卖那个电器的东西，他刚好碰到那本的那个超级生命密码，然后我就要去拿，因为我想买，他说你不用动，这个是我的书，然后我就旁边因为我那个你去 People's Park 吗？那边有，其实我来过，可是每次关，因为我当时不知道是全部是自动费用，现在马上才开课，我不知道。OK， 我来了一次算了啦，不一样。但是我有 message 的时候，他说我帮你加你进我们的那个通告组，我说好 ，OK。3月份的时候买书，我跟你讲，看福利那本书的封面，我非常开心。我这个我要买书，然后付了天王导师费，可是我来拿去会最后的一次是幸会6月15之前没事我们有分享会，你来，我把你的书带来，我去了。其实我不想去到那里，不想去的，可是我当然是讲我答应了，我一定要做到。那我就没事情，我讲，幸会姐，我很抱歉呢，我会迟到。他说没事，你来，我去。我跟你讲，他那个我讲真心话，刚才有一个人分享说，很不喜欢黑暗。我对这个我非常敏感。但是8月6号我进去的时候我很不舒服，我认为我是真的可以懂 ，OK？
我进了一个运动，我很不舒服，但是我还是 OK，我就放弃。可是，在现在分享的时候，我就很痛，非常非常非常的痛，不是一次两次，那我才听说的姐妹觉得，哎，不好意思，我要跑了，因为我受不了了，我开始在那边我要走了。然后我就出来，我是很舒服。然后心理姐送我一本所有我吃的书，然后心理姐送我一本那个超级健康密码跟一个本机，她说拿来放偷睡觉。可是我不可以嘞，你们可以睡，我不可以嘞，我睡了我头晕嘞，要给我儿子睡。我说你每次头很晕你睡觉，给我儿子睡，他睡得很舒服。诶，那个是我是怎么进来超马，然后过后就是我来参加普友会，世界星期二。但是我不懂来哦，我跟着来了，我可以看到了，我也不知道是什么，我就跟着来了。然后回去，我碰到你的钢琴骑士，他说来主人，他不上看到我的人，那个一个说不要啊，我脚痛，我没办法走路。我说我脚痛没办法走路，我说我也没办法走太久，在外面站没有门禁。他说没关系，来，我有锁匙，我就来了，我就来。然后他说，哎，你说我去认输，他给我本子，给我本呢，我去，我分完，我很高兴。哎，那我就上课了，就讲到706、707，然后我说，哎，我没有 passport 哎，我不能去。阿哥这样讲，可以，没问题的，你跟老师讲，你可以，一定可以去的。我跟你讲，我拍2次照片，我还去到 immigration，他跟我讲没办法，他跟我讲说我换那个比较快。我星期二晚上我 apply，8、9点、10点的时间，然后第二天星期三3、4点的时候，我都没有 pop up 你的 passport 的 proof。within 24 hour 嘞，我不知道你们会有这样的经验，我不知道，我是 within 24 hour，我知道我之前有这样快咯，within 24 hour 拿到，然后你什么时候可以去拿 passport？然后我就赶快找找 Penny，因为今天姐讲你不跟 Penny 联系，他是叫我做 MPV，那我想，Monday 我儿子要读书，会要很麻烦，我儿子现在我说我出去进，换完拿 passport，星期六早上我就飞，其实在我去 KL 一个。很舍得插旗，就是我本身是个素食者，20多年。那我觉得有时候不好意思，我觉得有点瑕疵啦。就是说我去的时候，因为没有人跟我讲嘛，因为我就说，其实应该是安全很好。可是我去到那边哦，又等到是这个又那个，然后可能也没法吃那天刚好是15哎。我平时我比较 secure，那天我就比较 straight，因为我 promise 过嘛，所以我就比较 straight，然后找书找那个书。还好我儿子去之前有谷歌也去找，他说妈咪那边有。那我问那个组长，组长说不知道，他们找他们吃的，跳跳。然后来我就跟手机问人红，然后我就找到了，我就说他去，那老师不用紧，这边姐真好，就是你的东西，这他是要跑得要快点。然后我就跟sorry， 我们一切开上马上办。我讲如果不是他，我可能会 miss 掉706的那一天，有可能会 miss 掉，然后我就来不出去上课，大报我儿子不高兴，就算了。我跟你讲，我那天就有收到傍晚就收到一个很好的教授，就是虽然我可以在佛罗阿嘛，做佛罗地的那个中国人，知道我名字他不用的，他就在那一天他来说，我就讲，田小姐，我在KL 了，我可不可以叫别人帮我带你去看房子？就很好，到今天我还在佛罗阿嘛，是这样，因为他是新闻局不理我嘛，所以第一个小小的，但是虽然没有多点，但是我很感恩。然后第二天星期七，我儿子在我旁边。我受不了，所以第二天去不去，我真的是进不了脑。但是我看到我们一直不上我看到那个彩虹哦，上午我参加这个，但是我讲这之后，我回来上课上班的时候，我很少来上课去年，只是最近今年因为11月我去检查身体，出了很严重的状况，然后我今年1月份吃空，然后我儿子是看到了一些乱七八糟的很严重的事情。就是因为我开始真正的回来学习这个超马步骤1跟3。OK，我儿子之前当兵的时候，我去年就还了很多钱，4个月还5、6千块的学费，他给我的比较是红的。他说你妈咪你答应我2 years， I think yeah, but I'm very stressed already. You better go back to IBM study。我说我做工了，然后就没办法了，所以我12月我赔款去 IBM 报名。1月份才知道有没有，因为之前我打电话去 IB 说，不一定会有，可能很难，你的孩子是third class 的，应该是不可能有机会的。可是我们还是冲去了。 我跟你讲哈，我办公室10多号，为什么？哎，有没有消息？有没有消息？有没有消息？不能他不很去照顾别人。然后我就很师傅，我就心里师傅，你帮我。我跟你讲，星期六他收消息的时候，不是他要的课，我说你自己选择啦。跟你讲，你没有什么机会了，你自己选择哦，因为学 IT 只给他3天的时间而已，OK。然后 Monday 我就陪他去志美的 IT Rex 去报名，然后报名他就去，OK 了，他第2天上他就跟我讲说，妈咪，我读完国立出来后，我都接近30岁了。我说我跟你讲啊，你不知道你考试你听不明白，我没办法，我是凭着选择。他去，我真的感恩。你知道哦，他每天早上起来自己上学回家，自己跳过 everything。他在上中学的时候，我跟你讲话丢老北，我就话讲丢老北了，从我的话丢老北，如果你不懂的话，就是我叫他起来弄5分钟，整天头学，然后他就会说，爸爸是吉他，孩子 is very good。我不懂他哪里那个什么东西了，我不想推比赛了，但是我跟他沟通啦。但是后来他就跟我讲说啊，这个小孩子骗妈妈说头痛什么什么啊，必须这个再骗，我不要再讲。我说我天天讲你不听话嘛，所以没办法，你选择哦，没办法，你先是说尽你的努力去说，看上你的那就是努力读书，看你能不能跳级了。他其实可以上2年半的，那他不要去上3年，我让他去，没上3年的了。但是我想说的还有这个感恩，因为 IT 给他 IT 的我就是说，好像是每个月要换一下，呀，7月份开始每个月，所以我6月之前6个月我他allowance everything 啦，现在开始我没有给他allowance，因为他有这个了嘛，所以我就不要给他，然后就还有刚刚学校有推荐他 CDAC 的 bursary，one time bursary，OK，他就跟我讲妈咪，我就填了，我就哎呀，我说你做啊，最后就给他我的信包，我就给他放去才的。这天的投入出来，每年他会拿到一笔几百块嘛，不是很多700块。I was very before，我跟你讲，这是我儿子在上学的时间，我跟你讲真的，我不用伤脑筋，而且他会自动激发。我真的非常感，如果不是师傅，我不可能懂这一切。OK，这是我儿子，而且他还拿到那个收获的那个我directorship 跟 mentorship。directorship 跟 mentorship 是2个我的学校给他的。OK， 更重要的是，我跟你讲，之前我们母子是每天吵，一点吵都是吵到天翻地覆，2个人几乎我跟你讲，要掐我嘞！跟你讲，我儿子他要掐我，可是现在我跟你讲，我们很少去，可以说是会吵架吗？偶尔会吵架，但是我都是，我就跟他讲，我开了，我跟他吵。那天他回来的时候，父母讲什么东西语气很不好，然后我就跟他讲一句话咯，我说你的口气是不可以不要禁止。他后来他停下来，再重新讲过。所以我跟你讲，真的非常感恩，没有这一切。然后就是我本身，我去年11月，你们山高我很多高，我很多高，然后医生跟我讲你6个月回来 blood test， 我说不要3个月，因为我很拽，不能3个月，所以我回去我第一次减了1个，另外的有减2个，我减了2个，血糖我减 ，OK，8.1变成6.0，没有8.1变7点多哈。然后我6月份我去有9.7，所以我的血糖在降。我现在有一个问题是我的胆固醇，我其他的都 OK，所以我很感恩。而且还有一个很严重的问题就是我曾经是被放着，我打开一次，我每次开一次我都在那里哭，然后我的那个是个 terrible， 哇，我是跳下去。跟你讲，那个不是人住的日子，也不是人过的日子，但是我走出来了。所以我跟你讲，我现在7个月没有做工了，有做工地啦，但是我的正业是没有做，就是我跟你讲，我不会担心我没有钱。我跟你讲，因为我觉得宇宙天地每一样东西都给我很好的安排。我不担心说我明天没有饭吃，不是很多钱，但是我知道我有饭吃，我不用担心。我以前会 我曾经可以3年5年不做梦没问题，可是我现在3天不做梦，我也很心痛。但是我现在就不担心说我明天没饭吃，我没有那说，我明天的时间去哪里来？我明天的工资会去哪里？因为我没有论的，但是我只有日常的生活费我要什么？我讲真的，如果不是师傅，我真的是我不知道我要怎么做，可能我今天也不在，因为我之前2018年的时候我停不跳楼。
Thank you.
哦，真的。
Yeah. So easy because thank you, Joanne. Yes. Very great sharing. You see, as a single mother and with a young teenager son, the story is similar like Rebecca. I don't sleep because of my son didn't come back home. The whole night I walk downstairs. When look at home, I come out, I look at the lift. When the lift traveling to 24, when I didn't see him come out, I start worrying, I start calling, I start scolding, I search everywhere. This is a nightmare. It's truly a nightmare. We never have a good sleep at night, especially, but when the moment he come back home, we start to quarrel, right? When they go out, we will start to worry. So what my husband always said, 又爱又恨. Always my husband said that before we join Super Life Secret Code, my husband always told me, 他还没有起笑你就笑了. That is very tiring. So how Super Life Secret Code help us to break through the problems? How Master lead us to go into a better path? This is that Joanne sharing that she really grateful to our Master. Even though that yes, got one time she actually joined to Paya Lebar Love and Gratitude sharing. The moment I saw her walk out from the event hall, so I remember her, Joanne, because that must be something happened to her. She walked off because during that time my sister is sharing, Jesslyn. Jesslyn got a very tough life, and her husband committed suicide at home in the toilet. So I think Joanne heard about that. So before she shared, oh, the place, the place there. So you know how bad is negative energy? It's all about the negative energy. If you see, we decide to go to the class, but there is a lot of negative energy is blocking you. But you go anywhere, you can't look for help. That's what the book saying, the abundance book saying. Because you're looking for answer, you're looking for a way to go, but you can't. Only this book that Master give us a the chance, yeah. It is all about that negative energy. So when we are in Super Life Secret Code, we know how to switch our negative to a positive energy, and we know how to connect to the universe. And we can connect to the universe, we can see the light flashing down. And the light flashing down, you really can feel the abundance. It's not rich that you got money, you feel abundance. It's the light that actually we mix and the lights just appear into our body. It can actually travel from our head to the toes. You can see and you can feel it that moment. It really tears. And the moment you see the sun has changed, that is cannot explain. That really that abundance you cannot explain. So the abundance is something that is very happiness from your heart, from the bottom of your heart. So the moment you see, so in Super Life Secret Code, what talk about this way, we know that every single thing we cherish, every single thing we see their improvement, we feel so grateful. We're grateful that why my son today has changed to suddenly he don't quarrel with us. Suddenly he actually, yes, in my life, I have never heard him say apologize to me, say sorry to me. It's only that when once I heard from Fudan Jia, the host asked Master, 老师，我要怎样跟我的孩子做忏悔？我要做点对点的忏悔。The moment I pick up, actually I'm on the way to work, listen on the YouTube. So I pick up, I come back, and in the event, I apologize to my son, I repent to him. And suddenly the next day, he sent me a text, Mom, it's all my fault. I apologize to you. I've been bad and I always shout at you. This is the message that he sent to me. So abundance can be very easy once you get the opportunity. So when you said you want to go to class, you said want to get and give books, that the universe is always arranged. That's why I met you in the bus, and that's why Joanne, come, let's go for give books. So something the universe is actually there to help us. It's just at the moment, the golden journey that we'll be able to practice. Yeah, it's yeah, always. Yes, in Superlight Secret Code, we have many of our members here are very helpful. So because we practice this, we practice 共修. 导师 always tell us that 共修 you must be here. So when the 共修, he keep emphasize that what we need to do, what we need to change. And then you see our little Chaoma, little boy here. So everything we must practice the special time. That is the things that we can actually fulfill. That's what we have practiced. So the fulfill things that will makes us we feel abundance. Yeah, thank you, Joanne. Hope that you keep coming to the classes. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, hope that he will actually success in their ITE. So what she mentions that now she has in Superlight Secret Code, she don't feel worried even though that she's not working. She feels that some things is relaxed her, and some things that giving her some idea that where to move and where the path is going to. So yeah, very grateful. Thank you, Joanne, for the sharing. Eileen.
Yes, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Joanne. Wow, I can feel her excitement as a mother with a son relationship with a lot of improvement. I'm sure that is something no mom can explain in words, right? So because we all are a mother to somebody, or we are a children to somebody. So now when we look back, we know sometimes if we say harsh words to our parents last time, 我们很没有智慧呀. We not only degraded ourselves, but we hurt someone very badly. Right, so in this page here and page 291, Master said, right, we shall stop using words that are negative and depressive. These are words used by people who want to curse themselves. Students of Superlight Secret Codes must strictly abstain from using such words. This is really proven in life. Once a person closes himself up, it's difficult for him to revive his life. So you see, it's everything about 自助人助天助, right? So you make the choice. If you close up yourself, you say, 我的命就是这样了啦. It's just like that. I'm just going to live the rest of my life like that. Then it will really be just like that. Because you're not even making a single effort to make things better for yourself tomorrow. So that's why we always tell us, like, everything starts from ourselves. If we shut the door up, it's just like going to school. Your result may be very bad. Then you got one kind friend come to you, hey, I teach you how to solve your math. Then you ego. I don't need. I can do it myself. Right? So you're also closing yourself. You're also shutting yourself from this person. So maybe the person was the one who can teach you. Maybe just by giving you a trigger, you can solve your problem sound better. Then maybe from after that, your results after the next few years will be even better. So it's really how we want to actually, sometimes we need to really let go our ego. We need to have a better pair of listening ears, right? So the art of listening is very important, not only the art of talking. Yes, sure. So Alan, you like to say something? Yes.
My mom is 88 years old. So last week she had this digestive problem, so she cannot shit, she cannot urine for about 10 hours from morning 11 to 10:30 when I reached home. So when I found that she's having this problem, her body is bloated. She can't even walk properly. So I quickly rushed her to the hospital. And then the doctor put this urinal select for her to urine, and then after that clear her the stool and the urine. And then the next morning I brought her home. And then she became very depressed. She's very negative. So she started to tell me that she feel that she may be dying. And she told me this is the key to my drawer, this is the key to your father's drawer. After I die, she sent your father to the old folks home. So she's very negative. So I said, why you keep on thinking about negative? When you do that, then you become worse. Let's go and see the doctor one more time and see what's going on. So finally we found that she had infection in the urinal. And then after the medicine she took, she started to recover. So I try to push the positive side towards her to make her come back. She was really, really negative and she wants to die the next moment. So I think the positive energy is very important. And I'm glad that I managed to console her and bring her back. Now she's removed the tube and she's very happy now. Back to normal. So she
Yes. So you see, it's about the way we actually react to somebody situation is very important. So as we say here, right, in page 292, Master saying we appreciate every situation that arises every day. Whether the situation is good or is bad, we also must appreciate. When it's a bad situation, we appreciate that we have such a challenges, with such an encounter to make us be better, to make us use our brain a little bit more, a little bit harder to work things out better for ourselves. But when the situation is good, we are grateful that we have a good situation and we have to embrace the situation. And we need to remember how that good situation has impacted us for that day. And we want to do the same to other people. So that's why, in fact, this whole year, right, Master keep on telling us about 三世因果经. So it's really about, everything is really about cause and effect. So really going back to the basic of 弟子规, as what 刚才洪路 tell us, it's really that is the basis. Because 弟子规 really teach us just to 怎么做一个好人. Right? 做一个好人跟做一个善良的人. So everything really starts from small little steps, small little actions. Sometimes things we say, things we do, we thought is nothing. But people around us may be impacted by you just by one action. You know, there was once when somebody made some comment, I was like, so, but I didn't know, I rolled my eye a little bit. Then I realized that, oh, I've actually affected the other person. Yeah, because well, then I didn't expect, because I cannot see myself, right? Then after that, then I felt something wrong. So I say, is there something wrong? Then you say, oh, I'm very scared. So why are you very scared? You roll your eye on me. I say, oh, I roll my eye on you, means must be quite fierce. Yeah, so you see, I didn't realize it, but I'm grateful that that person is honest to tell me that I roll my eye. Or now you want to tell me some situation? OK， 这个我们要长一点的时间，我们下个星期我们来分享这个。寻宝秘籍，yes， 对，yes。寻宝秘籍，yes。Exactly. 寻宝秘籍 is very important. Yes. So 寻宝秘籍 after that 寻宝学堂. So for those who want to know what is called doing the 14 homeworks, how to 落实14项功课, you have to join 寻宝学堂. Then after 寻宝秘籍, you finish your 7th chapter, you're able to do your essential step 1, 2, 3. Then you join 寻宝学堂, you learn about your 14 homeworks. Then you'll be receiving message every day, giving you highlights of the readings. And the message that we receive in the email actually give you extracted from different books. So these are all your short learning every day. So you see, that already forms one of your learning every day. Right? In MRT, let's look at the email. Oh, I really read, I really refresh myself with some learning. Then after that, we go into 天光之约. Why we need to do 天光之约? We need to illuminate our life. And we need to illuminate someone else's life. But before we want to illuminate someone else's life, we need to be even better, right? So we always tell ourselves, it's okay. It's okay that we have rejection, even from our family members. We sure have one. Even our family members also still have rejection, right? So then we tell ourselves, it's because we're not doing enough. So that is a reminder to ourselves that we want to do even better. So to make them feel that, oh, coming to Supervised Legal Code really is different because they have seen the change in us. And this change in us must be for prolonged time. Cannot be a periodical event. Not today up, tomorrow down, like the stock market, like that. Then people will be thinking, when you go to this classroom, is what? Today, 好，明天回来. Then what did your master teach you? The master always say, right, good or bad, end of the day, he get all the critics. right? Good one people will say, oh, good. Then no good people say, oh, why your 导师 teach you this kind of thing? Actually, it's not 导师 teach us the wrong thing. It's we own self never implement the thing correctly into our daily life. So application is very important. 所以呢，真的落实。So sometimes there are members that ask us, I'm really very busy. I don't have time. What happened is I really got no time to do my one chapter of 弟子规 every day. The answer to you is you, as long as most important thing, if you can, you have to do it. If you cannot, 弟子规 is not about just sitting there to read or to listen. Is you need to 落实在我们的生活中. As just now the young gentleman tell us, right? Yeah, it's really you have to make 弟子规 as part and parcel of your own person, your own character. So your virtues and your morals actually can be built up from 弟子规. So for those who have not started, I encourage you, especially for the first time, sit in front of the YouTube. You have to see our Cai Lao Shi is very, very different. Charlie wants to share? All right, we have 3 minutes sharing from Charlie. Yes. Yeah, come Charlie. Make yourself comfortable.
Gratitude to universe, gratitude Sun Papa, and gratitude to Master Tetsan. Gratitude to all in our classroom. Charlie like to share 2 miracles about loss of Bluetooth in 2 different ways. I'm looking high and low for the Bluetooth for 2-3 hours. Then I can't find, but I asking for universe and Sun Papa to help. So after when I in the middle of the night when you wake up, how come the Bluetooth is on the floor? So this is the first time I got my Bluetooth back. I'm so glad. The next day, you find me again. Really, it happened again. This Bluetooth is lost again. So I asking for help from some Papa in the universe. Then after that, the next day when I wake up, what do you call? I fold my blanket properly. Then the Bluetooth sit on my bed. Then how I find it? I find this is really miracle. Okay. The third one, I like to gratitude to our classmate May. He introduced me to a therapy master from downstairs doing my lower back. But after the massage, I first feel okay, but now it's still not okay. But I think it should be okay in time to come.
It will be okay as long as every day you're resonating with our Master Ted Sun, and every day resonating with the source of the sun energy. Yeah, because our body aching actually comes a lot from our breathing, our blood circulation, right? Our qi is very important. Yeah. Okay, so don't tell yourself that my body is still aching, then tomorrow will be more aching because you use the word aching. So you're manifesting on the word aching. So you must say that, oh, I've got a very beautiful muscular body. I feel so good. I feel so strong. Yeah. Law of attraction.
Wow.
So you must manifest on the right thing.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yes, that's it.
My head removed the picture and the color mixture. Very good. My answer is question. In Cuba, your energy and here every day is very good now. 就是说，你们每天提升自己的能量，身体健康最重要，带来好运。我们身体健康不好，你做什么都有影响。
所以真的是
感恩，这是一个对让你们能够接受我的旨意吗？
可以感恩 is true correct
self care
yes correct
要每天听到，
yes
吃东西要懂得不要乱吃东西，这个怎么定论？
对，弟子规少女是老师说的，每天都要定时吃早餐。
不可以吃油炸东西。
对，
很好，
好，
感恩。
Okay, I want to do a little bit 小小的补充 just now on crystal sharing. So just now she mentioned about this particles, right? So particles sometimes we can't see with our eyes, but when we take video we can see. But as a reminder, it's not that she's telling us that she take video during Masters event, because during Masters event only the official photographers are allowed to take videos. What she saw is the videos that we circulate later after that. And when she took the video at the dinner, it says where before Masters has arrived. Okay, so just a gentle reminder. So because for those, some people have not attended the event. So this is also one of our students' conduct that we all need to bear in mind. So it's the matter of respect. Okay, all right. So Rebecca, let's wrap up while we get Shu Yi to stand by the video. Do you want to show a video?
A short video.
Yes.
Shu Yi, please. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's very important, okay? Every day we just have to really keep reminding ourselves to do the right thing. Okay, let's watch this video.
有个孩子，脾气非常暴躁，常常破坏家里的环境。于是爸爸给了他一袋铁钉，说你每生一次气，就钉一根在那棵树上。第一天他钉了37根。他发现发脾气其实蛮累的，慢慢的他开始努力控制情绪，也渐渐的钉子越来越少。后来爸爸说，当你每次控制情绪，就拔下一根钉子。几个月后，那根树上终于没有一根钉子了。爸爸带他来到树前，轻声说，你看，虽然钉子拔了，但伤痕还在，就像你曾说过的伤人话，做过的冲动事，再多的对不起，也无法抹去别人心里的痛。那一天，他第一次懂了什么叫后悔，但真正让他保持沉默的，是他后来才明白的。有些伤不止来自童年，也来自原生家庭，甚至来自过去的生命。灵魂是不灭的，情绪与伤害的痕迹会延续到下一世，这就是因果定律。但幸运的是，他找到了方法。一堂身心灵滋养研究在课程中帮助了他清理累世伤痕，填补灵魂的缺口，重新找回内在的完整。真正的修复不只是忍住情绪，而是深层的轻调与补偿，让光重新点亮生命，让爱重新流动。我们都有一棵老树，就让我们重新拥抱爱。愿我们都了解，别让伤痕留在爱里，因为我们值得拥有一段因爱而滋养的黄金人生。
All deserve golden life that's nourished, right? So really, for those who has not marked the date with us, do join us on September 28th. We are making the trip to KL to attend this event together. When this, actually now there's 3 YouTube promoting September 28th. I actually love this the most. Yeah, because I feel the first time I watched it impacted me a lot. And I can connect a lot because it makes me flashback of a lot of things that I've done wrong to people around us. A lot of things I've even done wrong to myself also. So it's true, you see you put the nails on the tree trunk, right? So you take out, the hole is there. So 这种伤痕 sometimes it's very hard to really patch it up. Okay, but in Super Life Secret Code, there is a way for us to patch it up. Okay, how we actually patch it up is really through our very important step 1, essential step 1. That is doing repentance and pledging. So for those who want to know even more how to really do your essential step 1, 2, 3 right, subscribe at our website, richeslife.com website. that is a very detailed explanation, part 1, part 2, about how we can do essential step 1 to 3. Okay, for a small fee, you pay to subscribe. You can listen it for 6 months. Keep listening, all right, until you know how to do your essential step 1, 2, 3. Even very simple. Sometimes when I first started off, even I didn't subscribe yet. How to repent? Nothing to repent. But just by listening to Zikui, yeah, because we are not allowed to teach, so we can only facilitate and tell you where to get the right source of teaching. Okay, so and going to just be doing the basic of Di Zi Gui can actually help you to identify what are the things that you need to repent to. All right, so everybody have to 加油, okay, especially now, coming to end of August very soon. So this month we have a event on this Saturday in this classroom. For those who want to know a little bit about more on the healthcare, we have a 精彩亮丽升级版. Okay, so there's a small fee incurred because it includes some bento set, and then we need to, of course, to prepare for the class. And then on August 30th, we have our new LTC classroom opening, as well as our love and gratitude sharing session. So there's another 爱与感恩分享会. So hopefully, and not hopefully, I'm sure this night, Joanne, if you join us, you will not walk out of the room. Yeah, you will be there. Yes, this week. Yeah, because friends, new friends. Yeah. So join us. It's different. So don't keep telling ourselves that we don't like. Then you will go to this new classroom. Okay. August 30th is our new classroom. Okay. A little bit of self-promotion about myself. If you want to hear my full story, come to that day because I'm one of the sharers. So for those who have not heard my full story. And we will have 2 overseas sharer. So it's going to be a very great session. So do come to us. Okay, Anderson, are you going to join us on August 30th? Yeah, it's a regular for LCC. Yeah, you didn't go to LCC for 2 weeks, right? Yeah. Yeah, so happy to see a family coming together, you know. Yeah, right, Anderson? 你害羞啊，你不要害羞啦。
Yeah. Next time I invite you to do reading. Yeah, Mommy is reading.
These are all our Chao宝宝, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, one of our member, Eileen, she always bring the grandson, sometimes to, especially to 爱与感恩分享会, and sometimes to our Sunday afternoon class. And her grandson can recite the whole 弟子规 the whole verses, you know. Wow, I cannot even. Yeah, he can. He can recite everything without looking at the book. Yeah. Yes, and the son can do it also. Wow. 惭愧, 我们要加油. And the first, I remember after he come to the classroom maybe 2 or 3 times, there's once he draw a poster.
Yeah.
So the poster that he draw is a 太阳. And then he draw one man, he tell the grandma, 这是导师. Yeah, then he draw a 太阳 and a 导师. Then I think, if I'm not wrong, he draw like a blue sky. I can't remember whether got rainbow. So you see, sometimes children when they sit there,
they are resolved.
Yes, 他们的灵魂其实在跟我们共的. Yeah, so sometimes would tell us, don't worry, I go to class, I will fall asleep one. It's okay. Because when we fall asleep, you are sleeping, but your soul is not sleeping. So 你的灵魂也在心. Okay, so for those who have not joined us yet and able to make it for the time, really join us on August 28th. But if you can't make it this time for August 28th, mark the date down in calendar, December 20th, 21st. Okay, it's the other bigger event where we have the concert and the workshop, and we'll be doing it in Singapore. But the master will be hopefully in Taiwan. Okay, but we'll be connecting with them from Singapore. Right, Rebecca?
Yes, remember to register. And then our event, we don't miss it because this coming 9 to 8. It's very important. What Master always tells that 调动我们的身心灵，调动我们的灵魂. So it's very important to join our master class. It will help us to actually give us a better path. And we are not asking for a very, very good, but we just ask for a better then let us cultivate and we gain our merit, and we can help more people and invite them to a supervised secret code. So 分享是一份祝福哦。So Joanne finally is here. Is grateful for you to do sharing. And next week we will invite some other people to share. Oh, Irene, you want to do some sharing? Irene is very new, so we will actually help them. Those why we are doing sharing, because we cherish everyone, and people who are just newly joined, they know what's happening, and then once they hear about the sharing, they actually can follow and can learn. So we are not teaching. So remember, we are same as you're sitting there, but we also learning from master. So very grateful that everyone spend time with us here, because we need to cultivate in our life. You know, 红尘 Lao Shi always say, 红尘 is our present situations life. Yeah. So we need these degrees to help us also. All right, we are going to end our sessions tonight, and then wishing everyone with a happy abundance weekends and our happy life too. Thank you, Alice.
Yes, and then before we end, let's put up the QR code. Can I invite you all to scan the QR code and give us your honest feedback so that Rebecca and I can improve in our session? And of course, we will see you same place, same time next week. And my gratitude to Master Person, gratitude to the universe, and gratitude to the Almighty Sun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, once you're ready, we'll gather for our photo taking session.